The internet feels borderless until the first explosion hits. We usually think of data cloud as an abstract, perhaps an invisible force. But the reality is, it's grounded in buildings and cities. Internet depends on local power and physical safety just like any other piece of critical infrastructure. And we have spent years optimizing these systems for speed, but we never test them for something as unpredictable as the war. Welcome to Perspectives. I am Arusha Mishra, and today we're looking at what happens when that very cloud becomes a front line in real-world conflict. So recently, Iranian Shahed drones took a direct kinetic hit at 3 Amazon Web Services data centers, reportedly 2 in UAE and 1 in Bahrain. For the first time, we saw 2 out of 3 availability zones in the EMI-Central 1 region go into a hard down status. Now, this wasn't just a glitch or system error, but it was the very first time that a hyperscale infrastructure was treated as a primary military target. The fallout was instant. It turned a technical crisis into a live exercise in survival. And the impact wasn't just local, but it cascaded through regional banking, fintech platforms, and e-government services across the Gulf region. Now, this disruption proved that the cloud is now strategic national infrastructure, which might be on par with oil pipelines or even power grids. So when those servers went dark, AWS had to move fast. They had to direct a massive, real-time migration of workloads to Asia, US, Europe. And for a long time, we built the cloud for efficiency and cost, which led to massive concentration of data in a few dozen campuses. But when we talk about physical conflict entering the picture, that concentration stops being an advantage. It makes these billion-dollar facilities a high-value, stationary target. Now, this rethink is already happening. We're seeing a massive shift in where the world's data actually lives, and companies prioritize long-term stability over proximity. So India is quickly becoming the preferred anchor in this new map, as our data center capacity is on track to hit 1.7 gigawatts by the end of this year, backed by over $180 billion in investments. Now, while Red Sea undersea cables face constant threats, India's expansion offers a stable, land-linked alternatives for global workforce. And we have to face a new reality. A data center leveled by a drone is now a geopolitical pawn. Now, this strike was the ultimate signal that barrier between our digital lives and physical warfare has collapsed. Data moves across borders in milliseconds now, and risk does exactly the same. And that is the reality of digital frontline viewers. That is all for today's episode of Perspectives. Keep watching the mainstream for more news and updates. This is Arusha Mishra.